This is Joni, and this time I'm doing Chapter 7 from Teaching Through Text, Reading and Writing in the Content Areas. And Chapter 7 is Making Reading Purposeful. And of course, I want to start us off with a quote. And purpose is an amazing thing. Purpose not only provides a way to sort information, but it also gives the mind a job so that the reader doesn't just read the words while thinking about something unrelated to the text. Chris Tovani. So we want our students to be thinking about the text. So how will we get our students thinking about the text? Well, there's three areas that we can get them thinking about the text before reading. Here's some things that I found that we can do, or that I have learned previously that we can do. We need to remind the students of the reading comprehension strategies. That way, when they are reading, they know how to handle and understand the information that they're reading. I find it very helpful with number 2 for teachers to model their thinking to their students, show their students how they work through this. Because if students do not ever see how adults go through the process, how are they going to know how to do the process? Children live what they learn what they live. So, anytime we can show them, it will assist them in making the choice to follow your lead. 3, we need to give students explicit instructions and expectations. They need to know exactly what it is they're supposed to be doing and why they're doing it, and what we expect to come from this lesson. 4, I think we should give the students the technical vocabulary needed for the lesson before reading. That way they're not thrown off when they get to this word that they can't pronounce. And they're thrown off, so then they're thinking more about that word and not about the actual lesson. So we need to give them the keys before to unlock that text or lesson. Another good thing that I have found is have students do a quick write about what they know before reading. This activates that prior knowledge that they have and kind of tells them, okay, I know all of this, so how can I expand all of this? Teachers can pose questions for students to answer while reading. That way they're actively reading. That goes along with give students an outline to fill in while reading. That way they're actively reading and not passively reading. That way they are involved in the process of reading by answering those questions or filling in the outline. So during reading, we want them, once again, to go back to our comprehension strategies. We want them to ask questions about the text. We want them to infer meaning. We want them to come up with their own meanings. We want them to take notes. We want them to determine importance, because just a fun little fact about the Statue of Liberty and the reading of the Statue of Liberty, that may not be as important as how the Statue of Liberty got from France to America. Once again, during their reading, that's when they're filling out those outlines or they're answering the questions, teacher posed questions. And after reading, the teacher can have some other teacher posed questions that can be answered. We want them to be able to summarize the text. Have the students do another quick write of the new information that they have learned, the new knowledge that they have gained from this. That way it kind of helps solidify that in their mind because they've read it. Now they're going to write it in their own words, and it just helps them to really learn the information Or you can have students fill out an exit ticket. The exit ticket can have questions directly from the text. You can have them write their summary on it. You can have them do their quick write on it. There are so many different ways you can do exit tickets. So in order to teach our students to be purposeful readers, I feel that we, the teachers, have to have an understanding ourselves of being purposeful readers. And when I read for a class, I have purpose. I have the purpose that I want to make an A in this class, or I want to learn this information so when I go out into the field, into the real world of teaching, I can carry this with me. Or like for this, I'm doing these journals. I'm taking notes. I'm figuring out what I find to be the most important information in the chapters and sharing it and hopefully enriching someone else's understanding of the chapter or adding to their understanding. Now, when I read for my own personal reading time that's not academically charged, I read for fun. I want to read the imaginative tales that an author has to write. I want to be able to disconnect from the academic learning and free my mind. And so that is my purpose when I'm reading for fun. Even though reading these chapters to me is fun, I just like reading anything and everything. And so I will leave you with a quote from Edward G. Bulwer Lytton, and it is, "Reading without purpose is sauntering, not exercise." So if you go into a reading um, assignment or fun reading without purpose, you're just kind of strolling along, taking your sweet time getting to where you're going. You're not exercising, you're not building those brain muscles by learning new words, learning new information. So don't saunter when you read, exercise. And thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.